Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews. I am Eric, and today I'm excited to talk to you about this cool little gadget from a company called Apeman. This is the Apeman Mini LCD Projector. It has 5,000 lumens. It can make screens up to 200 inches, and is really small. You can see very light, small and lightweight. Just hold it in my hand like that, no problem at all. It is very, very well equipped. It has all the inputs that you would need for USB, MicroSD, HDMI, as well as VGA. It does have two built-in speakers, not very loud speakers, but it does have built-in speakers that you can use. It comes with a remote control with IR sensors in the front and the back to pick those up. What's really cool, it comes with a carrying case, which is nice. But what's really cool is it also comes with a screen. It comes with a very basic but 100-inch cloth screen that you can hang up outside or on a wall in order to project onto. So really comes with everything you would need. A very full-featured little projector. It is 1080p, so it's not 4K, but it is 1080p, so high-definition quality. And probably you want to see it in action. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump over to some footage so you can see this thing in action, see me using it in different ways, and see some of the things that it's capable of. So I'm standing off to the side here, so I'm not wearing a mic because I want you to be able to hear what's happening with the machine itself. But right now you can see this sort of the initial settings, and you can see how you can adjust that keystone. So if this were at an angle, if it weren't dead on, you can adjust the keystone to get it to be a perfect rectangle. And then you also can adjust the focus. So I'll pull it out of focus a little bit here and then back in focus using the focus ring. And it's manual. You just eyeball it to what looks almost perfect to you. So right here you can see the main screen. You've got your different options. Right now we're just going to go to setup real quick, just so you can see you got picture mode, different things you can change, sound, everything you can change, options, and then time. If you're using the clock, you can use a sleep timer and stuff. And I'm still getting used to this remote, so alright, so we're going to go to movie, and I'm going to go to, these are just some videos that I put on here. I don't know what particular order they're going to be in, but just so you can see some different stuff. So you can see on this, it's telling you right now, there's no audio on this, so it makes sense there's no audio because it's slow-mo, so there's no audio. But you can just kind of get an idea of the picture quality. This is about 100 inches. I'm using the screen that came with the screen that came with it, and we're just gonna go through. I don't even know what a lot of these things are. Again, this has no sound. This is just a time-lapse video, and you can just kind of get an idea of some of the visuals. Okay, now this has some sound, not much though because it's underwater. So I do have a it doesn't show you a thumbnail of the video, obviously it just has the name of the video, and I didn't name these very well. So we're just going to go through. I'm going to find one that has sound so that you can kind of hear the. Okay, so here's a video of fish, and you can see it's pretty good video quality. And here we go, you can hear sound on. Alright, so if you hover over video, it will show you a little preview before you pick it. But this will give you, this is one of my videos, obviously that I did recently, and you can hear the sound.
Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews. I am Eric, and today I'm going to be talking to you about these LED string lights by Govi. And I I've always intended on reviewing them and just never have, and now that I've had them such a long time, I can truly attest not only to how awesome they are, but...
Okay, so you got a little bit of that. Here's another video of my dog.
She is really digging one of her 9th birthday gifts. She is just dying with anticipation because she knows I'm about to pull the trigger, and...
So, here's one last one. So that's enough of that. So you get the idea. That gives you some ideas of the picture quality. And this is just stuff I'm playing off of a USB thumb drive that I've plugged in. But just wanted you to be able to see kind of the picture quality on that. And see kind of what it looks like. This is, again, almost about a 100-inch screen. But it can get bigger if you're doing something outside. This is pretty darn big. Anyway, that's just some sample footage for you to see, and you can hear the sound. It's not like the speakers that are built in here are tiny speakers, so they work, but if you were doing a movie or something, you'd want to plug in like better speakers through into the sound, which the great thing is they have that ability. You can plug something into the auxiliary and plug in, you know, a small sound bar or something, and get better sound so that you have really good sound along with this really awesome picture. There you go. So you can see I have my Fire Stick plugged into this. So you can see that that does work. And so you could watch any of your movies by plugging in a Fire Stick or a Chromecast or anything like that. I can't play any of this stuff because I don't have the rights to play any of it, so I can't actually show you any of it, but just so you can kind of see that it does work with the Amazon Fire Stick and would work with any HDMI source that you plug in there. So I just wanted to show how this works with the lights on. So I have an overhead light on in the room, and obviously that does bleed out the screen. You can actually still see it fairly well, but something like this is meant to be used in a more or less dark space or dark room. So you can see when I turn the light off, it obviously becomes much, much clearer, and that's the way you want to use this. It's not really meant to be used in a bright room. It's meant to be used in a room that is more or less dark. You could have a little bit of ambient lighting and it would be okay. So if I turn that light on, it's a light that's kind of in the background, so it's not too bad. You can still see him and play this game or watch a movie and be okay. But again, it's still going to be better when you're in complete darkness. That's the ideal situation for this type of projector. So as you can see, this is a pretty powerful little projector. It's a mini LCD projector. It's fairly inexpensive. So don't be expecting it to be like cinema quality like you're going to the movie theater. It's not what it's meant for. But for what it is, it works really well. It does a good job. If you wanted to, show a movie in your backyard with a bunch of the neighborhood kids, it would be great for that. You want to throw this in a game room and have it for your kids to play video games on a big screen, it's good for that. You'd have to do that with the lights off. It's not bright enough that you can have a fully lit room and use this. It's not meant for that. But you turn the lights off, you maybe have a little dim ambient lighting, and it works great. It's got the keystone feature, so you can, if you're off angle, you can adjust that. It's got the manual focus, so you can get your focus right. It's got the mount on the bottom, so you can stick it on either a tripod or you can mount it to a ceiling mount if you're going to mount it permanently. Really just everything you need to get a good, enjoyable experience from using this product. Again, it does come with a case. It comes with a remote control. Comes with a bunch of cables in case you don't already have cables to connect like a Blu-ray player or something like that to it. Comes with everything you need. Does also, I don't think I mentioned, but it does have a audio out, so you can hook this up to a stronger speaker. The speakers that are in here, as you could tell, they're small speakers, so they would do in a pinch, but not ideal. But you can just connect to that audio out, plug that into a decent soundbar or portable speaker, and enhance your sound. And just overall, though, a really excellent mini LCD projector by Apeman. Now, this is available on Amazon, and I'm going to have a link in the description below. You can click that link, you can jump over to Amazon, you can read what other people have said about it, and pick one up for yourself. Anyway, that's going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this product, share this video with them. All those ways are down there. If you have any questions, something I didn't cover, post it in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer you if I can and as quickly as I can. And don't forget to favorite this playlist to keep up with future product reviews and subscribe to my channel to keep up with all my videos. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time, so be safe and be happy.